Welcome to the North Florida Wildlife Center, a local Tallahassee nonprofit that houses over a dozen rare and endangered species. On this episode of 22 for You, we learn more about how the center is making an impact on its community and how you can get involved.
The North Florida Wildlife Center is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization. We're dedicated to wildlife conservation through public educational outreach, the propagation of rare and endangered species, and habitat restoration projects internationally. And we house a lot of those species for breeding purposes to make sure we have viable genetic populations in captivity, since most of these species are probably going extinct in the wild if the trend continues in the next few decades or so. And we also do a lot of outreach, not just on property, but also at schools. And it's really important that we inspire the next generation of conservationists to take action and hopefully change the world a little bit. This place can't exist without volunteers. The majority of our team is volunteers, and the volunteers not only help keep our operations going, but they're also a huge hand for our keepers with animal care. We're always recruiting student volunteers, and we do usually take anyone even if they have zero experience. Since we have such an up-close and personal training program, we're able to get people up to par pretty quickly, and it's really just an awesome opportunity. While we do get donations that help the organization support itself as well as fund our international conservation projects, we're mostly funded off visitors visiting the center, coming for tours and animal encounters, and those proceeds go directly into our animal collection, and that's basically what funds our organization. Our largest conservation project right now is actually a tree planting or habitat restoration project in southeast Madagascar. We do that with an organization called Green Again Madagascar, which was founded by a local Tallahassee man named Matt. He's a good friend of mine. And we do loads for the rainforest out there, trying to restore what has been burned or chopped down by planting hundreds of native trees a month. And it's really a big deal, and we're really proud of that work that we're doing out there. One of the highlight species that we work with here at the North Florida Wildlife Center is a critically endangered and almost extinct in the wild lemur called the black and white ruffed lemur. We are starting a breeding program for this species. Right now we have two unrelated males that we're waiting on girlfriends for, Saka and Akandro. These guys are actually the second largest living lemur species, and they're the second loudest primate on Earth. We also just paired up our female European white stork, Stella, with her mate, Fernando, and we're really lucky to have these guys. It's an extremely rare species in captivity, and this is actually the bird that you see in movies and cartoons delivering babies in baskets to homes. Bomba is our great blue Tarako. It's also an extremely rare species in captivity, so we are very lucky to have her. They're one of the largest species of birds that's blue on Earth, and they come from the rainforests of Central Africa. You'll notice she has a really nice hairdo. People make fun of us for having kind of like the same hairdo.
Well, thank you, Ryan and the North Florida Wildlife Center for having us. If you're interested in volunteering or donating, visit their Facebook page. See ya, Eagles!